So let's get into it right now. Chris, one of the things that I really like with the Russell Westbrook moving crossover is to create a lot of forward momentum with that moving crossover and use a step back to create space. From there, I can launch into an easy Russell Westbrook jam right there. If people commit to defending you moving backwards, attack them with that moving crossover out of that step back. So there's another combo. After executing that Russell Westbrook moving crossover, tap the left stick away from the basket, and that will give you a nice pullback dribble, which you could use to attack your defender.
That's pretty deadly because you're creating enough space to hit the jumper if you're open, but you can also just blow by him with a guy like Westbrook.
Exactly.
Wow.
Love that.
So another thing I like to do with Devin Booker is I like to use his attack crossover directly into a step back jumper.
Beautiful.
Creates so much separation.
You have a lot of signature moves, Kevin, but at what point do you start to think about a counter move against your opponent?
So having a counter move in your bag is always essential into making sure you're as unguardable as possible. So for example, with Devin Booker, man, if people queue into my step back jumpers, I'll cancel out of that, cancel to a crossover, and get to the basket. Give your defender different looks just so you're not predictable on defense.
You're literally telling me what you're going to do, and it's still hard to defend because it creates so much separation.
That's a great point, Chris, and in my team specifically. In normal modes itself, but in my team, man, if you got a decent bag online, you're going to be virtually unguardable.
So I want to smother you. What's a way to counter this?
So one way to counter this really is to accept that tight defense. So let's say Kobe really gives Devin Booker the Kobe experience right here. So what I'll do is I'll walk you a little bit and then use your momentum against you to hit you with a step back jump.
That's impossible to cover.
That will really try to punish aggressive defenses. People try to crowd you. The clamp breaker is one of those essential badges in NBA 2K. Will allow for you to create space. I got Hall of Fame clamp breaker and I'm not really sweating the defense. So if he's crowding me right there, I'm just a simple burst and a step back jumper.
Well, here we are in the back end of the regular season. Brent, teams are starting to feel restless, especially the teams outside the playoff conversation.
Well, B.A., we talk a lot about teams that have great culture, that are winning teams. Sometimes teams that have great culture, this is one of the more important moments where you're trying to finish off the season strong. You want to have guys continue to stay focused. This is where culture might be more important.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Miles Turner out there with McDaniels. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Dimes in at the 2 spot. And from where we sit, Rookie of the Year is MP's to lose. He's the definitive favorite at this point.
Well, the body of work he's put together speaks for itself. Fantastic start to his career, and he has silenced his doubters all season long.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Barrett. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's McConnell. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's New York. It's a 3-point game. Here's Barrett. McDaniels covering. Outside Robinson. Here's Grimes. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Randall left side. Shot from 12. New York no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. There's the drive.
Just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Now, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
McDaniels with it. Now guarded by Barrett. To the middle. Randall with a steal. Fast break, New York. Here's Grimes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on T.J. McConnell. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Dimes. Robinson defending. Robinson with a steal. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Outside from McConnell. Lets it go from deep. No good. And New York will come the other way. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
It felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Brunson finds Barrett. And here's Robinson. Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. Clock at 6. Here's Grimes.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Doesn't go for him. Now here's McConnell. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Dimes. Oh, he's way off from outside. For New York, they've gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. And he gets it to go.
And I absolutely love the attack mentality, even with the bigger defender on him.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Brunson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver. Back to Barrett. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Randall can't hit. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Dimes. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Brunson. The shot, no good.
Timeout.
And Minnesota will come the other way. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in. What they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Little's checked in for Grimes. And quickly subbed in for Brunson. Dimes nails it from 3. He's got 9.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Barrett against Edwards. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Towns against Toppin. Here's Sims. Pass to Little. 4 on the clock. And it's time for an injury report. Now for an update on TJ McConnell's injury. Let's go to Allie LaFleur.
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer from Minnesota. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. They won't let a player this injured back into the game or probably any game for the foreseeable future. Guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
So true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
New York trailing. Outside Barrett. Pass to Little. Here's Sims. Reed defending. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. And there's the lob.
For a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
The Timberwolves have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Dimes from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And now the Knicks on the break.
Now this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
A minute 58 left in the first.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Quickly outside. Pass to Little. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Quickly. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Edwards against Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Stolen by Quickly. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dimes. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Toronto. He shoots again. And there's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And the Knicks. Substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Sims. Randall comes in for Toppin. Grimes, he's checked in for Little. And Brunson is subbed in for Quickly. Forward is Barrett and Randall. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Thanks, both Dimes in the last game against the Raptors got the job done. He had 30 points and was a constant presence on the board. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. There was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Now here's McDaniels. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Here's Dimes. And another 3 from Minnesota. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Here's Dimes. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Inside. And Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Pass to Grimes. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. McDaniels from long range. They get it again. Gobert on the high post. Here's Dimes. On the wing forwards. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
Timeout called by New York.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Now here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Robinson. Here's Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. Barrett. It's rebounded by Dimes.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. 27 points for him.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here. You can see not just in their faces, but in their in hurried shot selection.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Brunson. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the lane.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, down big, you got to find a way to generate easy offense. Getting into the paint is step one.
Pass to Dimes. Here's Rivers. Here's Dimes. He's got 31. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the 3, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually BA just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Turner. Edwards, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Alvarado's subbed in for Rivers. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Dimes. Got a piece of it. Quickly outside. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Dimes. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more in the line.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
New York has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. To the inside.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Dimes. He's got 34. 1:07 left in the first half of this one. Buries it from 3. 37 points for him.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Little. Shot from 12. Towns with a rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And there it is for him.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Pass to Little. Here's Grimes. Quickly outside. Poke loose. Here's Dimes. Guarded by Toppin. Driving inside. Here's Alvarado. Off target with the 3. Here's Little. Quickly from outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Timberwolves ahead, opening up a huge gap. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Knicks shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Rudy Gobert. Miles Turner out there with McDaniels. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. Now here's Brunson. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Here's Dimes. It's McDaniels on the wing. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off the shot here. Dimes can't get it to go. Deflected. To the paint. Here's Turner. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Randall right side. Offensive rebound. Barrett. McDaniels with some nice D.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Dimes. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the bucket.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
For 3, Randall. Minnesota with the rebound.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Forbes is checked in for Alvarado. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Dimes. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Now here's Robinson, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. The three, Barrett. Another score. His fifth make out of 10 tries.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to McDaniels. Kept alive by Minnesota. Here's Dimes. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The first free throw is good. Alvarado's checked in for the Timberwolves. That one falls, so he hits both of them. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. To the right side. Randall against Turner. Three-pointer. Grimes' shot is off. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 44.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance.
Barrett passes to Brunson. Takes a 13-footer, and that one's long.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Down low, Gobert. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Pass to Grimes. McDaniels against Barrett. Now Brunson. Can they get it? Hits the trifecta. Brunson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
RJ does not have a problem setting up teammates, and he's getting better at doing that.
Here's Alvarado from outside the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes. Impressive.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Dimes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Man, good whistle there.
He's perfect from the line this time.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Pass to Quickly. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I think that defense was good. The finish is better. And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
And here is Barrett. And the Timberwolves.
One shot. One shot.
Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong five out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Minnesota's shooting 40% since the break. Here's Dimes. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Pass to Anderson. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Little. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Little's got 7 points.
Whew, how about that release from Nasir? That was quick.
Here's Dimes. Check by Randall. And it's good. He hits another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Barrett. Pass to Toppin. Here's Little. Anderson covers. Here's Little. He's got 7. Outside Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Barrett hanging tough on that play. He gets the shot off. He just stuck to the play.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And Barrett drops them both.
R.J. Barrett continuing to find consistency by not settling for things that come his way. He's got to stay within the confines of what they want to do offensively. This game is growing.
And Minnesota calls time here. And here's Minnesota now. They have a 19-point lead. And he's going for the oop here. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
New York has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Barrett, he's open. And counted from 12 feet. Barrett's got 15 points here in the second half.
And you think about all the ways that R.J. Barrett is getting that scoring done. Versatile.
Here's Dimes. And got it. Another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands. Multiple efforts. Forcing turnovers. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. At the 4 and 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, B.A., I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Edwards for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Dimes. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Robinson. Tice comes in for Randall. Wenslow's checked in for Barrett. And Reddish is subbed in for Grimes. Brunson finds Tice. Back to Brunson. Now here's Winslow. Outside Brunson. Outside Winslow. On target from range.
Well, Winslow makes that shot, and it makes his team that much more dangerous.
Pass to Moore. Here's Dimes. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Reddish. The Knicks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Tice inside.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Outside Barrett. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Barrett, the shot no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Robinson. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Edwards against Brunson. Pass to Dimes. From downtown. And yes, another basket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Outside Barrett. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Randall. Here's Grimes. Fires from deep. It's tipped. And they'll get another chance. 4 on the clock. He blocks it again. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Alvarado's checked in for Anthony Edwards. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Here's Dimes. Brunson defending. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, BA. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, want to see less of them? Sure.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Grimes. Back to Brunson. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brunson. Jacks up with 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And here's Turner. Here's Dimes. Gobert, he's open. Here's Dimes. Goes back up. Outside McDaniels. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Dimes. Brunson defending. Randall with a steal.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
For the Knicks, Hartenstein comes in for Julius Randle and quickly subbed in for Grimes. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now Brunson. Pass to Quickly. Back to Brunson. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Minnesota has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Dimes. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth. To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And all year, they've just found a way to win. 70 games in total. Consistency can be so elusive in this league, but they've got the talent and they're pushed all the right buttons. It's been exciting to watch.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Dimes.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Pass to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the paint. Looking to win the drought. Winslow with the bucket. Getting it done inside.
Even though Winslow gets bodied up there, I don't know if he even felt that contact. His focus helps him knock down the shot.
Inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying